everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video, I have this new brand to try out. So this is a makeup brand launched by a skincare brand that we all have loved in the past. And today I'm going to review Color Chemistry. Everything I got here is with my own money, and yeah, recently Juicy Chemistry, actually, that is a skincare brand, they came up with a new makeup brand which is Color Chemistry, and we'll talk about their products. I have like 5 products from the brand, so let's just dive right in. Okay, so first let's talk about this brand a little bit. So Juicy Chemistry is a really loved skincare brand and hair care brand. They do have amazing products. I have tried their products in the past and I have loved them. Now they recently just launched this new makeup brand, that is the Color Chemistry brand, and their products are not like quite inexpensive. Like the makeup is not inexpensive, but it's not, of course, high end. Like it falls in the mid-range kind of pricing, which is like the foundation retails for 1,500, those type, like I would say Zara makeup. So they do have like good discounts on their makeup, like 30%, 40% off. So it's really good to get the makeup while it's on sale. So anyway, let's first talk about this foundation. This is the Color Chemistry foundation, and it's a luminous natural finish. Now this is the first product that caught my eye because I totally in love with the packaging. It looks luxurious. It looks like, it's like when you see this packaging, you're like, okay, this looks so good. The foundation, maybe it will be like really natural, it will look really good on the skin, and that's the vibe you get from this brand. Very sustainable, sophisticated, and I love the packaging. They don't use any plastic, I think. Okay, so now coming to the shade match of the foundation. I do like the shade range they have. They have good undertones in the shades, but of course it's up to you to decide which shade to get. Now for me, the shade match was pretty good. It's not like 100% perfect, but it was pretty good, I'll say. Coming to the foundation, I did really like how it blended on my skin. It does look pretty nice, and you don't have to go in with a lot of foundation. It's definitely not full coverage according to me, but it's not really like very light coverage as well. It's like medium coverage foundation, which is my preference. I don't like full coverage foundation. So the foundation, actually yesterday also I was wearing this foundation. It wears really good throughout the day. Like, I was doing my work throughout the day and I was looking at my skin. My skin looked really good. Like it wasn't looking dry, it wasn't looking patchy. But if you have extremely dry skin, please use a very good, nice hydrating primer and a good moisturizer, because or else you might have a little bit of dry patch, because this is not an extremely dewy foundation. I feel like it has really a very natural finish, and that is why I really like this foundation. And I just think that it works with my skin, it just melts into the skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing too much makeup, and this is just my type of foundation. And seriously, I just think that this foundation is a gem, and I did absolutely love this. Now coming to the next product we have here, this is the Color Chemistry Baked Compact. Now this is a baked compact, and this is a satin matte finish. I was blown away by the description. I was like, satin matte, yes, right, my type, because I don't like too much of a matte, like matte finish on my face. I love the dewy, glowy satin look, and when it says satin matte finish, I immediately got it. Now this comes with a very cute sponge. I actually thought it didn't provide any sponge or anything, but yeah, the sponge came in a tiny little envelope, and it was so cute, like literally so cute. Now coming to the shade range, I really don't know how good the shade range is, but I got the shade range BC04, like I got the shade BC04, and I do really like the packaging as well. It's quite very sustainable. So first, let's talk about the finish of this. When I like swatch it, when I put my fingers around it, it's a very silky, it's very soft, it's very finely milled. And I know that this is a powder that I will be be using in the summertime. Like right now, my skin doesn't need powder, to be very honest. Like my skin just looks good without powder only. But yes, I did apply this powder, and on one side I applied this powder and was like, yeah, this actually makes my skin look like very satin matte, and I do really like it. It sets the foundation really nicely. It doesn't look patchy, it doesn't look too matte, it doesn't look too dewy, but the finish of this is really good. It also kind of blurs out a little bit of texture that you might be having in some areas. And yeah, I totally see myself reaching for this in the summertime. Like as I said, right now I'm not using any powder at all, but this powder I'm super excited to use it in the summertime because this is totally right, you know, for my skin type, which is dry, and I think so it's going to be my favorite. Like I can just see it, you know, because of the finish. It's very, very soft, very finely milled, sets my foundation and doesn't look matte at all. It gives a very nice finish. So definitely something that I'm looking forward to use. So the next product we have here is the eyeshadow. Oh my god, I have my thoughts on this eyeshadow. First, let's talk about the good part of this eyeshadow, which is the packaging. Oh my god, the packaging is beautiful. I absolutely love the packaging of this eyeshadow. It's really, really good. Now the price of this eyeshadow is expensive. It's 1,700. That's costly for 4 shades. Now first of all, when I saw these 4 shades, I was like, it's going to be complete matte shades, right? So I thought, okay, it looks very good, like a complete matte shade palette. I love it because you guys know, when it comes to shimmer shadows, I really want that pigment, that wet kind of look. So I was like, you know, I was happy when I got it. I was like, oh no, there are 2 shimmer shades in here and 2 matte shades. The shimmer doesn't even look like shimmer. It looks matte. So I was like, immediately when I saw this, I was like, no, I'm not going to like the shimmer shades. And that's true, I do not like the shimmer shades at all. So when I swatched the matte shades, I was like, I think the matte shades is going to work for me. At least I was excited for the matte shades, which is just like 2 shades in here. Now, when I started to use this, like yesterday, as I said, yesterday I was testing all this makeup out. And I used this palette and I was so disappointed. The blue in here doesn't really work well. It's very patchy. It gives me that, you know, that Morphe Controversy palette. I had that palette, the Jaclyn Hill one, and it gives me that. It's very patchy. It doesn't layer nicely. For example, you cannot just layer these eyeshadows really well, which is really a bummer. And also it's not really good at all. Like I honestly do not like it. I just think that it's not worth the money. You know, you get so good eyeshadows these days in the market for even 500 rupees. Like why would I buy a eyeshadow palette with 4 shades for 1,800? That's really expensive. And even like this is just, you know, like money down the drain. If you want to spend your money just down the drain, just buy this eyeshadow palette. The only thing is that the packaging is cute. That's it. Like I ended up hating this eyeshadow because it didn't do anything. The shimmer, it's a very lackluster shimmer. The mattes, it didn't blend well. I just don't have any words. Please do not buy the eyeshadow palette because it's the worst eyeshadow palette I have used in a while. And I have used Blue Heaven Ka under 100 rupees palette as well. It works better than this one, I'll tell you. So yeah, do not buy the eyeshadow. Anyway, the last thing that we have going on here is the lip gloss, which I absolutely fell in love. Can you see I'm wearing the lip gloss? It's beautiful. It's a very nice rosy kind of lip gloss. The shade is very rosy nude, but also at the same time it's not too pigmented. It's like you know how I want my lip gloss to be. Very beautiful. I like it. It has this amazing nice nude shade to it. I actually did apply a lip liner now, but obviously I'm going to always apply this with a lip liner. The lip liner I used here is the Mars lip liner, which is the shade 03. Now, as I said again, this product is really good. It's very moisturizing. You almost feel like you're wearing a lip balm. Really good. Like the consistency is not too thick, but it's not too like runny as well, where you put this on and you know it just goes within seconds. It's not like that. I absolutely did love the lip gloss. If you want to try a very new lip gloss that, you know, just feels so good on your lips, that gives you a little bit of color, looks good, you can use it on a daily basis, then you can totally check the lip gloss out because the lip gloss is nice. Okay, so I think I have another, just one more, product to talk about. I completely forgot about this. So this is the Color Chemistry Lip and Cheek Tint, and this retails for $7.99. So 800 for a cream blush. I mean, it totally depends if you want to spend 800 on a cream blush, but I just feel like they should have variety of shades, because these days a lot of brands are coming up with cream blushes. Show me a little bit of uniqueness. This product is really good. It blends out really nicely. As you can see, my foundation was looking pretty matte, and it did give me a very nice glow, which is like my right kind of blush. These days I'm not using any highlighter, so all I'm using is a dewy blush that gives me that glow. And it's not overly dewy or glowy, and it actually lasts for a really long time as well. Yesterday, as I said, I was wearing this and it did last for a really long time. I applied the cream blush on top of the powder product, which is the bake powder, and it did not lift up my foundation. It's not looking patchy, it's looking very seamless. So I do have to say both of these products really work well with one another. Even though they are powder and cream, they do not clash. So for me, the cheek tint is also really good. So overall, I'll say that I really like the brand. I like where they're going, at least. Love the packaging. The foundation was good. The cheek tint is good. I love the lip gloss, the Bake Compact Powder. Just get this brand while it's on sale. Just look out for sales, I think that's the best time to get this brand products, because I got it while it was on 30% off. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do not buy the eyeshadow. And yeah, I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.